Here we go, once again, in the world of Elder Scrolls. With Aurelia, with Koshurtov, and Azora. In a ghost town.
Don't forget Randy.
Yeah, he's up there in the back, hanging out. Just
Randy's
floating.
Randy will always be there to protect us if we need him. Ah,
You had
You
solved
should,
the
like-
mystery.
You should remove all the ghosts since they
Indeed.
departed toward the great beyond.
Their souls were freed from the curse, from, well, whatever it was that was keeping them here.
A side effect. An experiment gone wrong.
Yes.
Because that's what's pretty much what it was.
Blind
basically
ambition.
basically, it was the God Emperor, only amplified about 1,000 times.
We're doing pretty good, pretty good. We're preparing for our game. Now it's a proper ghost town. There is nobody here except you.
Nobody here. Are we alive?
Yes. You're
Okay,
breathing.
So we are active. We are actively in the game now.
Yes.
Because I know you only go live when we are like on it. Korzhdov will climb the building that the leader of the ghosts was normally standing. And he will play the flute there as a way of honoring the members, the ghosts, the memory of the ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Koshurtov.
Yay! I pat him on the back to give him some guidance, so that way he can play perfectly. You got this, buddy. You can be just like Tom and all. I miss Tom and all.
Don't miss Terminal.
I know, but he was so cool and so funny. I mean, that major image thing was the magnum opus.
I thought that was a good way to end his adventures.
I know, but that was gonna add so much more fun in Cyrodiil.
Well, he's out. He's out of the game at least for now.
Okay. So, you gonna roll that performance?
No, because I'm not trying to do anything to no one. I just playing.
Uh,
I mean Korzhdov.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were like actually playing the flute, like trying to play it and like perform.
To open the door or something like that. No.
Make an X save. Why?
For who? There's nobody here.
Yeah.
There's me. There's Azora. There's the horses. There's Randy.
Yeah.
Randy's Azora. Is Azora and Aurelia's adopted child.
Randy's an earth elemental, for context.
Yeah, the Earth Elemental that saved my bacon like 5 times.
And if it was sentient, it would be searching for his brother. That Aurelia hasn't successfully summoned yet.
I mean, I could try to summon it again. Let's see what
Damn it,
happens.
Aurelia. Damn it, Aurelia. Do you
Thanks
want
for the follow.
Randy to be alone? Do you want Randy to be alone all the time without his brother?
You know, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna do the Arcana check and see if we can finally roll just high enough. Like, I'm still.
Kucherov stopped playing and he just climbs the stop. I guess you're up in the building too, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to do. I'm gonna still keep Randy around, but I'm going to try to summon the second one. Can Aurelia do it, boy?
There is no response from the elemental.
God, it did. The application did not respond. Hang on. I got a different app that I got a different place I can use.
You got the premium dice roller?
No, I got a dice roller in another chat that I use. I use Dice Maiden.
Okay.
And this should give me an honest roll. Honest to God. I'm not kidding you, boys. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
I'm not kidding you. This is the session. This is when I finally defeat the old man.
As
I'm
if
celebrating.
powered by the departed souls, you manage to form a strong link with the divine energy Kinnereth gives you, and with her guidance, you conjure, you bring forth a second one.
Randy's brother.
What name are you going to give them?
Well, obviously, I'm going to name him Randy 2.
Randy 2? That's lazy.
Fine, I'll name him Mandy.
Okay.
And so Aurelia writes down what she has learned inside of a notebook to summon the two Atronachs.
So she can gloat to the Imperial Mage if he's still alive.
Oh, I'm sending a sending to him as soon as I get that spell slot. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. What is sending? I think that's the 3rd level spell slot.
Sending. Let me see.
Because it's
Over the top of my head. It's a 3rd level, yes.
ah, crap. I'm hoping that So, those potions, those mana potions. Can I use them to restore a 3rd level spell slot?
If you drink a bunch of them, yes. I think. If you drink 2 of them, you should be able to, yes.
Alright, I will drink 2 of them.
Okay.
Because I haven't rested yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, then I'm going to cast Sending. And I'm going to send it to the old man. With a, I figured it out.
It's I figured it out, bitch. And then 21 ha-ha-has.
Yes. Yes. I am laughing at him.
It's a shame there was nothing equivalent to a camera, a photo camera, to take a picture and send to him. The proof of 2 Atronachs.
Yeah.
Send Atronachs. With Aurelia showing the finger, the middle finger.
So he can also answer back if he wants.
Indeed. He answers in disbelief. On his turn, he answers, lies, and then 24 no's, like this.
No.
No, you didn't.
I now have the research in my notebook.
Wait.
I now have the research in my notebook, and now I can give it to the Imperial Mages in the Imperial City. think.
Hmm.
As Aurelia looks, she goes, quarters it up. After she takes her notebook and puts it away, she goes, I think we're going to make some money off of this.
Make an intelligence test to see how good your notes are.
if they are understandable for other people.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm going to tap myself for more guidance, because help. Get her help.
I'm in danger.
Oh, it's a natural one. Wait, yeah, it's a natural one.
Seriously?
Bruh.
So
Dude.
they're barely understandable.
Yeah, only
I'll revise.
Aurelia knows what's written on this book.
I'll revise it later. It's always important to revise it later.
I mean, it's good enough for you.
I know, but I'd like to revise it later, just so we'd make some money off of it. But also, just being able to brag at being a Nord who can summon 2 Atronachs is just enough. Mwah. And so Aurelia's gonna come down and just with the 2 Atronachs.
Randy
So fun
and
in
Bambi.
games, but, Randy and Bambi. His name is Bambi.
Okay, fine. Just don't ask where his mother went. Ah! Shot to death by hunters. I'm surprised I didn't hear, dude, spoilers! Dude, spoilers.
I was gonna say it actually. So,
It's a 50-year-old movie. You should be watching. You should have watched it now. So I guess we all meet up and we're gonna take a nap in this town.
I don't know.
Korshudov, I guess it's not. Isn't night time?
It's 10 in the night, yes.
But it's like time for spend the night. Korshudov will meditate for an hour and then he will go to sleep. I guess I guess none of the buildings are in conditions to have people inside. If that is so, I guess we spend the night on the cart.
Depending on how long you want to search for a place that's kept good enough from any influence from the elements.
Good enough not to have the ceiling cave on us, and with maybe some door that can close without having the eventual like sandstorm coming in or something.
Well, apart from a bit of sand, most buildings seem to be of good enough condition for people to live in.
Okay. Well, what about the building that we were right now?
Yeah, it's in the condition most of them are. It has a master bedroom, a couple of guest rooms, a big hall on the ground floor, a kitchen. There's a lot of places to spend the night in.
Is it good enough? Like, is it not gonna collapse on us?
Yes, it is good.
Oh, okay then.
So I guess Korshudov will spend the night there, in the house of what was the leader of the ghosts, and probably we should bring the cart closer to it. And if there is like a corral for the animals, keep the animals there.
Kozhudov parks the Bugatti outside.
The Bugatti.
We woke
That's
up in a Bugatti.
And
Aurelia just walks into the master bedroom and immediately just plop right onto the bed. Just hey,
yeah, the
no
Atronachs
way.
would have difficulty entering the building because they are so
Just,
big,
just have to stand outside because
like bouncers.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you got this is the VIP section. That's the thumbnail right there.
Only Nords can enter.
Well, except for the red guard, the Khajiit, they're cool.
Yeah, imagine the Khajiit having to stay outside again.
just no. The Khajiit's coming in, but yeah. So
This one is
Now,
not
imagine
permitted to
too-
enter. Yeah?
Imagine the next morning we wake up and the Atronachs left with the cart.
In search for a better life.
yeah.
They somehow gain sentience and decide to go their own way. And left-
They protest for
leaving us
fair
stranded.
wages, better working conditions.
Also, I just like the idea. Just Aurelia's just as she's going to sleep, she's just thinking to herself, "Man, Zora almost died. I almost died. Koshidov has almost died.
That's true. Azora is pretty bunged up, yeah. She's in bad shape.
We're both in bed."
That
don't
animated
let
armor
them
did a number
Aurelia.
on her.
The animated armor was tough.
I can imagine Aurelia's just like sitting there, just kind of looking at his aura and goes, "Jeez, did you really have to rush in on that thing? Nearly killed you. Oh, it nearly killed me."
Siskov says that tin can was nothing. I could have handled him on my own. As she
Sure.
patches herself up, as she shows her ribs back together.
Aurelia just goes, "If it hadn't been for the Atronach, I don't think we would have made it out alive."
Nonsense. We dealt with it. I think we barely even needed the Atronach.
I think they're just more for my protection. That way you guys can go on ahead and just fight things while I just sit in the back with my two big Atronachs.
Well, maybe. And what do you say? Will you bring forth a third one?
A third one?
I ain't trying that yet. That's too ambitious, my friend.
Well, you know better.
In Skyrim, in Skyrim, you have a pool of magic that keeps draining until one of those drop. You can have magic enough to sustain 3 Atronachs. I mean, I don't know how do you work with it here on D&D.
In
I don't know either.
Skyrim, it's a conjuration skill which allows you to have multiple conjured creatures. In D&D, it depends on the spell used. It can either be duration or it can be cast once, cast and forget, let's say. Depends.
Doesn't say anything about the number of conjured creatures. Like a limit, depending of I guess the level, the mage level.
I love how we're just talking about this now.
It depends on the level of it depends on the spell and the level of the spell slot used.
But I would in any case, Aurelia just kind of looks at his aura and she goes, "You still, the fact that that armor nearly did me in," and she's looking at her dress and she goes, "Damn it, everything just seems to be trying to rip this thing apart. I paid too much money for this."
Oh, of course. It's gonna be a shame if your dress gets torn up in the fight. That's why I don't burden myself with such cares and sews off the minimal armor she's wearing.
She goes, "Yes, but you don't really need armor. As she looks at her very skinny, fairly frail body, for even my race, need armor because I'm not as hardy as other people, as evidenced in the last fight."
Well,
Aurelius looking like on 1%,
1% body
grabbing
fat.
that. She's just grabbing that arm, grabbing the arm.
Maybe if you spend more time doing push-ups, you'd get some bulk.
She goes, "It's not my fault."
Do you even lift, bro?
No, I don't lift.
I curl your bench press, bro.
Yeah, Aurelia's just like Aurelia. Eventually, she's just like, and just falls asleep, dead tired.
Korzhdov, after meditating, he goes to sleep too.
Okay. Ozor also goes to sleep. Now, trying to remember if we have had another long rest since you had gotten the Atronach summoning item.
I wasn't here in the previous session. The previous session before the last week. Did Aurelia have a long rest after leaving the after attacking being the fight with the scorpion?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that entire session we were doing, I was literally on 1%, and I was saving that last spell slot for when we absolutely needed it. Unfortunately, I fucked up. Unfortunately, I did a dumb thing and wasted it, and got utterly punished for it. And Aurelia's upside down like an ostrich. She's got her head in the sand like an ostrich.
That's Parameter's way to show us that they are sleeping.
Yeah, they're sleeping. They're not dead. They're just resting.
Good.
If they were dead, the base was just visible, not the rest of the body.
Yeah. So when Aurelia goes to sleep, the Atronachs are unsummoned.
Oh well.
And the item regains its charges.
And probably they will never be two summoned at the same time ever again, for all we know.
No, I have the notes for how to do it now. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. I hope.
And
Korzydov is also sleeping upside down.
yes.
He could also be doing exercises. You would never know.
It's a
Training
headstand,
his
literally.
a headstand, which you cannot do anymore as an adult, only as a kid.
And so
I gotta fire.
the morning comes. The chill desert wind comes in from the windows, from the crevices, from the cracks in the walls. The difference in temperature in day and night is very big. There's a big disparity in temperature.
I can imagine him just slowly, subconsciously making your way towards the Zola to get more body heat. I'm cold.
Korzydov asks them if they want to search the other houses in bad condition for anything of value. Though probably there isn't any.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
We searched the Enchanter's Tower, had the books and the scrolls.
And I think there was a sword there too.
Sword?
Was it?
I forget. I think that was like some sort of sword.
There might have been. It wasn't something
Whatever.
weapons.
Well, Korzydov doesn't need another sword. Unless you're going to tell me, Parametus, that is like a super magical sword or anything like that.
I already
Just
got
like
my
if it's just like a normal sword, then there's no real point.
It's a lot of weapons. There are a lot of weapons in the tower that would be enchanted had it
Let's
not
look
been
up.
for the accident. They
Yeah,
are
I think we are
very well made.
Not for us. To
Yeah, maybe we
those
should look at
are-
those.
Scimitars,
right, then.
daggers, axes, maces,
Cursed swords.
curved swords.
Curved
There's-
swords.
Curved sword.
Korzydov looks at them and I guess roll for either investigation or perception.
Roll for investigation.
Investigation.
I'll also do this. Let's see if the dice roller's gonna screw me over again.
18
Dice
plus
roll.
1, 19.
Okay, let's see. We got that. Another. Okay, so we have in order a nat 20, a nat 1, and another nat 20. What is this
It's gonna
bullshit?
be like this now?
What is this for? What is this? Like, I'm not even like what is this for shit? Why is my luck so good and then so bad at the same time?
Well, among all the items in there, all the pristine weapons, they're not magical though. They don't have any magical abilities. They aren't enchanted
Good.
yet.
I will not trust magical weapons in this city. Sorry.
You also find a set of tools the enchanter was using for his craft, a pair of gloves that are magical, they are enchanted,
Yes.
and
What are their
yes,
enchantments? What are those gloves enchantment?
Make an Arcana check.
I had the roll. I guess I'm going to fail now because. Oh. So I roll a 18 and now I roll a 19. With the Arcana, it makes it 20.
You're good.
Yeah, for now.
They
That's it.
are enchanted to improve smithing.
Smithing.
Yes.
I
Well,
will
that
keep those, but I will keep those. But I guess I'm not going making use of this.
we could sell
Gloves
them.
for smithing. We can sell them. Yes.
So
Maybe.
what does a nat 20 reveal?
A nat 20 reveals a hidden compartment with fully charged greater soul gems. 5 greater soul gems.
Oh yeah, we're definitely taking those greater soul gems.
That were waiting to be used in enchantments in the future. Probably used in the 5 weapons laying on one of the tables in the room. But that was never to come.
Oh yeah, we got some greater soul gems. I think you know what this means.
You want to enchant your weapon?
Oh hell, I mean yeah, but
Not here. Not here. In another table, far away
yeah,
from here.
not here at a nice enchanting table where a
Nice,
wizard can tell me
safe,
what to do.
properly established, sanctioned table. No messy surprises.
Anyway,
I guess there's nothing else of interest besides the weapons, which I guess are just normal weapons.
Yes.
So, Borjudov says, I believe we are done here. We should continue our journey.
yep.
Does the barbarian get anything for her?
Yeah, we could. I mean, we're definitely shopping at the next town for something for her to use because they could totally use something.
She will get a greatsword.
Okay.
Is it a curved greatsword?
No.
A curved sword. Well, we're in the Alligator Desert, so I'd assume everything's curved. But anyway, let's mount on our Bugatti and get back to the Red Cart Boys' way of life.
Red card.
We are the Red Carts. We speak for the carts for some reason. And then we make our way to the town of. Honestly, we should probably go to Mold.
So, which way? Where do you go?
Like, I would assume towards the town of Mold.
Right. Following the foot of the mountain towards Mold, the more you travel, the closer you get to a wetter climate due to the rivers and the cliffs there. You see more and more foliage, more and more flora, and few different kinds of fauna. Make a survival test. Survival check.
Molds.
Oh no, we're in the desert. Oh wait, no, we're in the jungle.
Natural 1.
Oh
it.
no.
I knew it.
This is probably where we're gonna get ambushed by the Vietnamese.
The Vietnamese.
Corjudo will get an arrow. Will get an arrow in the head and say it must be the wind.
I used to be an adventurer like you. That took an arrow to the face. You were supposed to be hero to the knee.
So, what's going to happen? What did you roll? What did Aurelia roll?
I rolled a 19.
19. What the hell?
Aurelia's on fire today.
It's a premium.
Yeah,
Premium
you
dice.
bought the premium.
It's also just Dice Maiden. Dice Maiden has equally screwed me over and has also equally made my day.
Okay.
Like the amount of rolls in Dice Maiden I've made, dear lord.
You see a structure in the distance. A perfect place to rest before continuing on your journey.
I'm casting detect. This looks very suspicious. I don't like a random place in the middle of nowhere.
It's the first body of water you've seen in miles. It's a pond.
Yeah. That's why I'm suspicious.
Yeah. And
Alligator.
with a natural
Oh.
one, Kozhurdov needs a rest, needs a break from traveling.
Oh.
Okay.
He needs to pee.
I'm okay with that. I thought I would be again jumped by some weird creature from the pond or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think the era of surprise you're gonna get attacked is over for now at least. Like I need a break from combat just for a bit because good lord.
So a break at the pond. I mean, the horses would also require a break.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
They would definitely
Let's
need a break.
Let's let the horses drink some water.
Zora will also go wash herself.
Aurelia's just gonna go. She's gonna run into. She's gonna be like, "Oh, thank God, water!" And just right into the water. Of course, after taking off the dress, we don't want to get that rusted.
Of course. Azora takes one of the water lilies, puts it on her head, and starts speaking. Wears it like a beret and starts speaking in a Breton accent.
Aurelia goes. Aurelia just. She just sees her eyes just turn into 1,000-yard stare. just. Just, I think I can post this into the RPG session chat.
The PTSD hits.
just Aurelia just immediately is just like, please don't remind me of Brett. That's so much. And she just kind of dips into the water to kind of just avoid the shame of having to pretend to be a Brett noble. Or just be a noble in general.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks back at the dress she left on shore and she goes, "Worth it. Worth it." She did it all for the dress.
The quest for the drip.
It was worthy. I killed some, we explored a Dwemer ruin. We killed a bunch of, Valmor. Like, I'm telling us all the story about the dress. And I go, and I had to infiltrate a house of nobility that wanted a male heir. She then explains how that whole situation would have been solved had she not saved Sir Mallard.
She says, well, I remember it, and in the future I shall not save any Breton nobles from any form of danger.
Aurelia goes, thank you, because she's just like, I went through so much trouble for these stuffy idiots. Which fuels my crippling alcoholism.
You were eating the best food in all of Tamriel, though. Were you not?
Aurelia says it was not worth it. Nothing I did was worth it. Except for the dress. That was the only thing that was worth doing.
Of course, the dress.
Okay.
She flexes her muscles and says, I wear my dress everywhere. It cannot be taken off.
Aurelia goes, yes. Kind of just like concealing. She's just like, I'm going to conceal feelings for now. How good at I at bullshitting.
Deception check.
Deception check. Alright, let us try to deceive a barbarian. Alright. So, if I fail this, Aurelia is literally going to blush like a tomato. If I pass this, she can hold it in. On a nat 1, cannot contain it.
You rolled a nat 1?
Oh, no. I rolled a 14
Okay.
plus 2, 16.
Okay, yeah. She doesn't catch anything. She doesn't see anything. She's busy playing with the water lilies. And starts complaining that the fish in this pond are biting a little bit.
Aurelia goes, maybe we can do some fishing. I'm gonna roll to...
Yeah?
I'd like to do a dexterity check to catch a fish with my bare hands.
Yeah, it's basically an attack roll using agility. Agility plus proficiency.
Oh. Yay! Which means it's a +5. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You indeed catch a fish, but it felt more like the fish got you as it starts biting your hand as you're gripping, as you're holding it.
Ow. 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 Ow.
It starts shaking, using the Magikarp attack. What is it called? Splash?
Yeah. Aurelia's just like holding onto this fish and she's looking at us all and goes, help! Help! Here!
She grabs it, smacks it against the rock on the side of the pond, and it stops moving, stops twitching.
Was that a slaughterfish that was biting me?
No, it wasn't a slaughterfish.
Oh. Oh, good.
Making nature check.
Oh. I've never made one of those before, even though I'm a follower of Keenareth. Ain't that weird?
It is.
Okay. That's a 9.
9.
9.
Yeah, I mean, a fish like this biting is a bit weird, but whatever. It probably doesn't register humans as a dangerous animal. Probably sees you as prey or whatever.
I called a Korshudov and go, hey Korshudov, check it out, we got fish for you. Would you like it?
This one would like indeed a snack.
Yay, we fed the kitty.
The racial stereotype that Khajiit love fish because they are cats.
No, I just assumed he would like fish because, he's tired and exhausted and some food would really do him good.
Indeed.
Fish is food.
Also, it could be a salmon high in omega-3s, which is very good for you.
Well, salmon in a pond like this?
Doubted. In
Yeah,
a pond? Doubt.
not very
Salmon
likely.
Anyway.
in the sea.
Or in rivers. Anyway,
Rivers. But they come to rivers only to reproduce and die.
and their
Fuck
carcasses
and die.
fed. Their carcasses feed the next generations.
Sometimes they jump right into some bear's mouth.
Yeah.
My favorite
For them.
was Futurama's take on it.
Really.
Yeah, it was funny.
You notice there are some ruins next to the pond. They are destroyed beyond recognition. There's no way in telling what deity or what person they were depicting. And there's also something here. It's a bunch of stuff next to a tree. A closer inspection would reveal more details, of course.
I'd like to get out of the water, put on my dress again, just gonna run. I'm just gonna walk up to it, not run up. Just walk up and check it out.
It looks like a shrine. There are-
Religion check.
Make a religion check.
Yeah.
There are gifts of fish, fruit, septims, a couple of potions, some planks and other building materials.
That's a 13 off. That's a 13, my buddy. 9 on the die.
It looks kind of familiar in a sense that a lot of shrines you've seen are similar to this one. You would assume it is a shrine to Khinareth.
I would like to leave an offering. Let me think here. What do I got in my backpack? No, and I'll just leave 25 septums.
Okay.
That way we will have safe travels, I guess.
trying to remember if I have any flowers.
Oh, for Aurelia, that's so sweet.
Can't find any. Well, small flowers bloom around the shrine. Saying a prayer, communing with nature, you feel the stress, you feel the balance is disrupted.
How is it disrupted?
It is not evident.
Give myself guidance. We need to do an investigation.
Make an
But I'm
investigation
also-
check.
Make a what?
Investigation check.
Alright, let's see it. Another dirty 20. God damn you.
Something is causing animals to be extra aggressive. It's not only the fish in the pond, it's also the insects. Every animal you encountered around here, every animal you encounter has been agitated, aggressive.
Is there anything on the
Check.
Is there anything on the shrine that doesn't look like it belongs at all?
There is a helmet, which is actually the Dragonbone helmet from Skyrim, and a bow.
Seems like an offering.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic just to see what's going on. If these things are magical or not.
Okay. The bow is magical.
The helmet is not.
The helmet is not.
What kind of magic are we talking about here?
Enchantment.
Arcana check to figure out the enchantment?
Let me see. It's divination magic on the bow.
Divination magic?
Yes.
On a bow.
I'd like to do a religion check. Would either of these two items disrupt the balance? Because it seems like they are.
Make the check. Make the test.
Got a 12 on this one.
Well, probably, maybe. Could be something bigger than that. It's not just that there is these items on the pedestal. It might be something else linked to them. Maybe the person or whoever it was that left them here.
Is there, I have Detect Magic, is there a lingering ghost around?
No.
But Aurelia just kind of calls over, Isolra and calls over, Korzhadov. And she kind of goes, something's wrong here. All the animals around here are too aggressive.
looks at you and says, well, why don't we just take them off the altar? And picks up the helmet. Tries its weight. Checks out if it's her size. It's a bit too big, but that can be fixed with adequate padding.
Korzydov says, I don't believe to be right to remove such offerings from a shrine. But there is something weird about it, indeed. I will grab the bow.
Mm-hmm.
Riley's gonna focus real hard and see if that was the problem.
Korzydov
Like,
looks at the bow, checks his weight, the tension on the string, trying to figure out if there's something unusual about it.
It is a very strong bow. It's a long bow. Used by many hunters for hunting, of course, and it also seems that it would make a great weapon as well.
in place of that, because I have 6 other soul gems that, you know, aren't charged. I'm gonna put them down onto the altar to kind of balance out these two. Like, Aurelia's just thinking to herself. She's just looking at both of them, and she's just giving the dumb look. And she puts up these like 6 like regular soul gems that she has, not the ones we just got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna like see if like a religion check would see that if is it balanced again.
It doesn't feel like it's balanced, you know.
Korzydov says, what if by removing these items we should put there something else instead? And Korzydov has a Dwemer bow, and he will try to put it on the altar to see what happens if something happens. So basically exchanging the bow.
Yeah.
The bows.
I'd like to. I'm gonna do that religion check, just checking the shrine and seeing, like, attuning with nature's energy, see what happens. I don't know if this is a nature check or a religion check.
Well, putting the Dwemer bow on the pedestal feels like it changes nothing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use a religion check to figure out like what is going on and why is it what is specifically wrong with this. Let's see what happens. I don't know anything. I got a fucking 8.
Yeah, no clue. Whatever it is, even though it is centered here, it is evident by the energies here. Whatever causes it probably has its roots somewhere else.
You know what? I'm gonna detect evil and good. Or wait, I'm gonna check and see if the life cleric has anything that can just do that. Oh no, nothing. All right, I'm gonna have to. I don't think there's anything evil here, is there?
Do you cast Detect Evil and Good?
Yeah.
you sense that the altar is desecrated, first of all, and you sense evil on the helmet, and on the helmet and the bow. Yeah.
Aurelia just looks at Azola and looks at Korzhadov, and she goes, "Get rid of those now."
Gorjudo will put the bow again on its place and
Oh no!
remove the...
Don't put it there. Aurelia goes, "Don't put it there. Just drop them."
Just drop them on the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
I look at Azola and I go, "I'll get you a helmet later, but drop that now. It's evil." I'm gonna take some.
Korzhadov will throw the bow as much as he can throw from there,
Okay.
and keep the Dwemer bow, and retrieve the Dwemer bow to himself.
You launch the bow far away.
You yeet that bitch. You're like, yeah. Aurelia then takes.
I don't think it's going to do anything. Nothing.
Well, no. She also notes the shrine is consecrated, or
Desecrated.
it's basically desecrated. So she'll have to like. Aurelia's going to look and see if there's anything she can do. So she's gonna go like get some holy water and like try to reconsecrate the shrine if that's possible.
Make a religion check.
And casting guidance. We need all the cheese we can squeeze. You guys will never believe what I roll. It's better than a 24. 25. So yeah, it was a nat 20.
Okay.
Plus 4 plus the guidance roll, so.
So you see all these spirits of woodland creatures, and other animals.
Oh my god, we went into the spirit realm at Avatar.
They all show up in corporeal form. Mad
Is this how we're... Oh god, we're about to get ganged up on. We're about to get ganged on. And we're about to get ganked by a mud crab.
They gather around you, but they don't show any aggression. They are calm. You can feel them through Kinareth. They speak to you.
Which one speaks to me first? The mud crab?
Another whispering moment, ghost whispering moment, apparently.
The lion speaks to you. This
Who's
the proud creature. Lionel Johnson.
Lionel Johnson.
No. I gotta figure out who that lion was from the Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity of this bitch.
Aslan?
Aslan, yeah. It's Aslan! Holy shit! That motherfucker came all the way from Narnia to go to Skyrim. To go to Tamriel. So that's where he ended up. Anyway,
And the lion says, "This is no longer a shrine of Kine, a shrine of nature as it's meant to be. An evil has fallen upon it. An evil who set his helmet and his weapon on it. An evil that has been ruining the balance of this grove. A sacrilegious person. An unkind god. A foul presence.
Aurelia just looks at the bow and then looks at the helmet and she goes, "Yeah, I noticed."
Not a killer,
Is a
but a murderer. What were you saying?
So, is this guy nearby?
He comes here to hunt, to perform his vile acts, unreasonable killings.
Does he happen to kill his victims with a form of voice?
No.
Aw, damn, I was really hoping it was him. I was about to be like, "Oh yeah, I killed that motherfucker." Well, technically, I did.
that was a stretch, being the same individual.
Yeah.
I know,
Is
but he's,
Korshudov able to understand the lion too?
Yes.
Or it's
Yes.
just Aurelia? Okay.
Aurelia goes, "So, how long ago did he come here?"
It's been 2 moons since he last was here. And it is almost time that he will be here again. He comes to hunt.
Korshudov
He comes to murder. Yes?
asks, or maybe he just says, point us a direction to this individual, and he will stop them.
He comes from the city of man.
Maybe this is all a misunderstanding. Maybe he comes here to hunt for food, but he doesn't understand that this is a shrine.
He kills, but he does not eat. He ends life, but makes no use of the carcasses. He hunts only for the thrill of the hunt, for the joy of ending life, for violence.
Aurelia just kind of looks around and she goes, "You know what? No, I'm going to stop this guy."
This once peaceful pond has become a graveyard, a place of death. Soon no living creature will remain here.
Aurelia just looks to Azora and looks to Korzhdov, and she goes, "You guys want to wait for this guy and we ambush him?"
That
Or-
can take a long time.
He says he's almost
Maybe.
here.
We will wait, indeed. But if it takes too long, we will go instead looking for him.
Yeah. But, okay, so before anything else, I'm gonna summon out Ren and maybe his brother.
Randy and Bambi.
Or summoning them both so that way we could have a fighting chance.
Here's Randy.
What about Bambi?
Make an Arcana check with advantage because you have your notes.
Okay. Sorry, so ladies and gentlemen, this might not happen again. We're going to work with our guidance because we do it. Highest was 17.
17 is not enough.
So I can't summon him. That sucks. Oh well.
You have to have 20, or at least apparently. So it's over. It will
It's very-
never happen again. Ever, 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 ever.
It's a hard thing.
Well, while we wait, I'm gonna actually revise the notes and just try to see if I can't fix any of the problems I made.
Well,
Imagine that you can't read your own letter anymore.
you wouldn't know that your notes suck. Because you're the one who wrote them, you can work with them.
I know, but I'm gonna revise them to make them more readable for people. I want to make money off of this suffering, damn it.
Okay. Aurelia starts anew, jotting down the important details, the hand gestures, the incantations, every detail that someone needs to know in order to conjure second Antronach successfully.
We're gonna make so much money.
The lion speaks again. It says, "This is no longer a balanced place. It's disruption caused by this man, who has turned every creature here, predator and prey, into his prey.
Aurelia is very much angry through gritted teeth, just thinking to herself, how could somebody be so cruel and yet claim to be a hunter and desecrate a shrine to her goddess? Why? Why would you do that? Also, who left these big ass apples here?
Yeah, I was thinking
Jesus.
myself. Those
Jeez, those are some big motherfucking
for
apples.
a reason there.
For,
Those are
for,
big.
for decor.
Okay.
What jive? What? What giant tree made those apples? I could feed a
Super
village for
giant,
3 months.
super giant apples.
They're still big.
Grown on the soil of Fukushima.
Also, oh, but as the time passes, she's going to like look to Azora. She's gonna go, I was drunk a lot there. Did I do anything stupid?
Hmm?
Like like she's trying to remember. Oh, actually, would that be with disadvantage since it's so long ago?
What thing?
What, like the whole? Does she remember that she accidentally sent a drunken message to Azora from across the world?
Yeah, it would be a history check with disadvantage. Remember
What?
your drunken text.
I mean, there is no. So, I swear, I rolled a 16 and a 15.
Hmm.
I rolled a 19.
You do remember doing it, yes. Maybe the details aren't very clear, but you definitely know you sent a message under the influence of, was it Breton wine?
Yeah. Aurelia, like, as soon as she remembers this, starts blushing hardcore. Just. And does her best deception to try to hide it.
Well, Azora is concentrating on what the lion is saying and isn't really paying much attention. When she turns to you, she says, "Well, don't be so angry. We'll find him."
And then, so hold on, I'd have to do a deception check to, like, it's like she's not angry. She's blushing for a different reason. Like, she's like, I'm not angry right now. I'm thinking of something else. just thinking of something else.
Roll a deception check.
11.
Azora is still in her own world. Maybe
Azora,
not wanting to think about it.
she goes, so, did you get any weird sending messages recently?
Well, she says, "I've been getting such messages whenever you're drunk. I pay no mind to them. I'm used to them now."
Okay. And this is when we're gonna wait for this hole.
The lion says a few last words before vanishing, before its incorporeal form vanishes. It says, "The man who does this has been blessed by a deity, a Daedra. He's been blessed by Hircine.
Fuck.
And with such gifts, he's turned every peaceful, all the region around here, every peaceful grove, plain, bayou, swamp, river. Into a kill zone. Into his personal hunting ground.
Aurelia thinks, she goes, oh, like I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. Like, hair scene. Are we dealing with a genuine werewolf?
Well, you know that it is probable. There is no way to know if that person is a werewolf or not. As the lion describes, this person doesn't change their form in any way. They're using weapons. They're using bow and arrow, spear, dagger.
Okay, so
Unless it's explicitly shown, I think we can leave the werewolf hypothesis away to the side.
all right. So I guess we just wait for this dude.
Yep, I think
Yeah.
so.
Aurelia's gonna try to like do we consecrate the shrine, in her own way, just try to see if she can't fix the problem before he gets here.
You could.
Also, I love how I rolled a nat 20 on that religion check, and I still don't know if I fixed the shrine or not.
The shrine is not fixed. No.
Oh. Okay, so with the nat 20, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with a nat 20, that's not going to do anything, so there's no point in trying again.
Well, the shrine is not fixed yet because there is something that prevents it. You know
Yeah.
how to do it. You know how to fix it. You know what to do after. But as long as this man is around, as long as he keeps preying on everything alive around here, as long as he keeps hunting, the situation
We
can't
have to
improve.
stop him.
Alright. So what do you say? We all just rest?
As you want.
Alright. So, Karshadov, do you want to do anything before we rest? Waiting for this dude?
Korzov will just sit in front of the shrine and meditate.
I'd like to
Korzov will-
meditate. I'd like to
Korzov
meditate
will
with him.
ask Aurelia to hide, both Aurelia and
Azura.
what is the name of the
Yeah, Azora.
Yeah,
Azura.
to hide somewhere.
I'm gonna keep Randy nearby, just to near Korzhadov, so that way if he does get into battle, he can be right there to help him out.
I guess Randy is always floating, right? It's not like he can lie down in the ground and look like a simple pile of boulders. I mean, he's made of sand. He's made only of sand, or is he made of rock too?
He has some rocky parts, yes.
Okay.
Randy. Anyway, so I'm gonna go hide with this Zora in the bushes.
Randy's just unamused, unfazed.
As this one does backflips during Press Aurelia. Oh! Oh! Don't even. You don't think that. You think you're impressive? Well, I just does backflip. Oh! This is the Captain Knuckles meme. Oh!
The animals vanish. Let's keep them there.
Goodbye, goodbye, animals. I miss you already. It's very dark.
It gets dark.
Does that incur advantage on stealth checks?
Yes.
Because Aurelia actually needs that.
That's a loud. That's a very bright candle.
Suddenly, Korjulov comes face to face with the sun. Ah!
Okay. You see torches approaching.
Uh-oh.
People on horseback.
Well, Raggy, looks like we've got some serious stuff going on.
It must be around 5, 7, 8 people. Don't want to use Robin Hood models.
Yeah, I've always wanted to crack at one of those guys.
Robin Hood riding through the glen.
And they all shrink, the incredibly shrinking men.
They are 7. That is much more than 1.
Did I make them too small? Well, I'll shrink you too as well.
Well, no, it was a joke. It was a joke, is like...
What is Randy doing?
They are gnomes, and we've been denoured. They are gnomes, and we've been denoured. Once again.
You see them approaching. They're coming from this structure. Looks like they use it as their headquarters.
Grittiger Teeth Aurelia is just very much angry because these people are assholes.
Make a perception test with disadvantage.
Both of us?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess disadvantage is 2 d20s with the lower
Yes.
number, right?
Yes. Very much so.
So,
10.
I rolled, not shitting you here, a 20 and a 19. I rolled a 23.
Okay, this is starting not to be funny.
I'm sorry! I don't mean for this to happen! It's just happening with Dice Maiden. I don't know why it's happening now of all times. And I guarantee you, next week, it's probably gonna go to shit.
Okay.
Or when we get into combat, I'm not gonna hit anything.
So Aurelia sees who the frontman is, who the main man is. He carries the best equipment. He is the guy that goes in the front. And you see him hunting deer that live around here with such precision, with such ferocity. And most importantly of all, he doesn't use any kind of torch, while the others following him have to. Torch.
Oh, I so want to hit this guy so goddamn hard.
And as he hunts, he comes closer to the shrine. His men circling around to scare any animals that might be near here to get out of their hidey holes so that he can pick them off. Now,
If he comes near me, I want to just... Oh god, I want to punch this dude in the face.
this is a bit too bright.
Angry, angry cleric is angry.
Okay. Let's see the technicalities. Okay. Let's say every inch is 10 feet. So he is in how much is that? He's within 60 feet of you, Aurelia.
He doesn't see me.
I'll make a stealth check. Without, well, you don't have advantage. It's a straight roll.
I rolled a 4. Now he sees me.
Yeah, he knows you're there. And he halts. You know he's noticed you. He reacts to your presence and Azora's. And shouts from there. Who goes there?
I get up and I go, a cleric of Kine.
And what brings a cleric of Kine in my hunting ground?
You're desecrating this area.
So?
You've basically thrown off the balance of nature in this area itself.
Balance? Nonsense.
Would you like to go in it for a dip and try to catch fish with your bare hands?
I've caught many a fish from that pond.
Yeah, with a bow and arrow.
Yes.
I bet you haven't caught them with your hands.
Why would I need to? When I can get them all. I can get so many of them.
You're not even eating them.
Well, I can only eat so much. I'll grow
So why
fat
bother?
and slow if I eat all of them. And why,
So
you
you're-
ask? Because I like it. Because it feels good. I can feel the power. I can feel the strength, the ferocity. I can feel Hircin's blessing within me, pulsating, calling me to hunt.
You're still destroying and disturbing the animals here.
Can Korshadov hear them from that distance?
Yes, they are shouting. They are 60 feet away from each other.
Okay.
Oh, really? It's just
Korshadov stops meditating and he goes. I guess I'll have to roll for a stealth. He goes into that rock formation that we see at the right.
Yes. Make a
He
stealth
will
test.
kind of crawl. He will like crawl in the ground.
I'm gonna call Randy to my side.
Stealth.
You don't need to be. Randy don't need to be stealthy.
Randy comes.
Randy, he is the one.
I rolled 9.
He sees you.
Here she bring that ass back here.
And is that Khajiit your friend? Does he worship berries and squirrels too?
Oh, you should not have said that. Aurelia goes, no, but he's a good friend of mine, and he doesn't really take kindly to what you're doing here.
I only hope he makes good prey. And with a whistle, he orders his men to move around towards you.
Oh, wow. Typical hunter.
I was hoping that one day I would have such an honor, such an opportunity to prove to Hircine of my equality, to prove to her that her gifts are not going to waste, that I embody the perfect hunter, the perfect killing machine, that every blow is precise, that every blow is lethal. And what better prey than someone like you, priestess of Kain? Maybe you will see the error of your ways and you will understand. But there is greater power. There is greater good in strength, in power, in bloodlust.
Part of me really just wants to surprise attack him with the ye old. Oh yeah, that's nice and all, but magic gun. I want to hit him. I want to hit him so bad with my guiding bolt, so bad.
You could. There's no one stopping you.
Oh, you mean I could try to shoot him with a guiding bolt?
Yes.
Would it count as surprised because he didn't see it coming?
You would have a disadvantage because he's in darkness.
Shit. God damn. Hmm.
He continues on to name
You know what?
every great prey he's felled around this area. Well, what?
You know, I could keep getting the bullshit luck here, so let's just see what happens. I'm shooting a spell at him because Aurelia realizes this guy is just really, really mean and just will not listen to reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aurelia needs to stop. She needs to chill because I just rolled I rolled a 16 and a 14, so that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'm sorry, guys. I just don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, chat. This is this never happens. I promise next week we will have horrible rolls. So that's going to be 66 radiant damage.
66?
Yeah, because I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Dude, 66 with how many dice?
Oh no, it's 6d6, not 66.
Oh.
Good lord.
Jesus,
I was
dude.
rolling.
You couldn't
I
get...
am so sorry.
If it was a
I am
crit,
so sorry.
maybe?
I'm very sorry. That was on me, guys.
That's finishing off too fast. Will be no fun at all.
18 damage.
Okay.
Like immediately, she just goes. Oh shit!
Had a heart attack there. Okay.
I was gonna say 66 damage. Jesus, you think Aurelia's that strong?
I don't know, man. The bullshit dice roller.
I'm very sorry. That is normally not how Dice Maiden works.
Okay. He takes the hit.
Like,
He is illuminated. And he will attack back.
oh, uh-oh. But wait, I'm in
For
dark.
initiative?
Yes.
But wait a minute, I'm in darkness too.
Yes. But he has dark vision.
Oh, so he's a fucking elf.
I didn't say that. And elves don't have dark vision in Elder Scrolls.
That's a 14 for my initiative. Finally, I rolled higher than a 2!
Okay, let's see. Zora got to 19.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Zora's got this, guys. My girl has got this.
First group. Second group. The guy rolled plus.
I have 11.
Okay.
It's from the highest to the lowest.
Yes.
So Zora,
Let's see.
Aurelia, Korzdov.
Okay. Azora will move. Where is she?
Go get his ass, baby.
She will make the dash action to get all the way to here. Stay. With his turn, he will attack at Aurelia.
So after Korzhudov, who fights?
The two hunter groups.
So each group in separate,
Yes.
I guess.
It so happened that they play one after another without anyone in between them. Does a 17 to hit Aurelia?
Nope.
Okay.
And what is the position of the hunter? What is the number of the hunter?
He's on 17.
First, second,
Second.
17.
Does a 22
Second.
hit Aurelia?
Well, that hits, yes.
Okay. You take 6 damage as an arrow hits you, and you can feel its magic energy hurt you. You feel the pain, you feel the agony. It hurts.
It hits me right in the nipple. Ah, right in the nipple.
It's Aurelia's turn.
Yeah. But anyway, so I will have advantage on this next attack actually because he is eliminated.
Let me see if he is both lit up and marked.
It just says that I get advantage on the next attack thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the next turn.
Carol guiding bolt. Has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. Okay. I'd say it's a straight roll because advantage cancels the disadvantage.
Alright, let's do this. Can we fish out at 20? I really hope not. 24.
That hits.
Alright, this time we're going to use just a second level because I want to save that third level for later.
You have to select level before casting the spell, dude. But go ahead.
Oh. Very sorry.
It happens.
Another 18 damage. He's angered Kind too much. Like, Kind's angry, like, yeah, hit this motherfucker.
It is Kozhurdov's turn.
Where is Korzhudov located right now?
Here.
So he will shoot an arrow. I guess at the group on the left.
Okay.
One of the archers in the group of the left.
It's a regular attack roll.
Using using the gloves. He has a pair of gloves for archery that gives a +2.
Yes.
Proficiency plus agility +2. So it's 3 +2, 5 +2, 7. 18.
18 hits.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 7. I was about to be like, even the death, Korzhudov dies.
Yeah, that would be ass, yeah.
Damage 8. Roll d8. 7 damage.
Plus your agility.
So it's 9.
9.
Nice.
Cool. Any movement? Anything as a bonus action?
No.
Who's next?
I guess shooting an arrow is a full action.
Yeah,
so
it is. Yes.
it's not like I could shoot twice.
They will move.
Oh, bad idea, dudes.
And
Don't come near the.
they will loose arrows. First one is 15 to hit cause your... Oh, well, they have disadvantage. So first one doesn't hit. Second one misses also. Third one misses. All the arrows land everywhere around you, but nowhere near you. Okay. Now the second group. Let's see.
I know.
They will move towards here. And that actually brings Aurelia into the light.
Fudge.
Like,
First 20 to hit. Second one 16 to hit. Third one misses. You take 7 damage.
All together?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not that bad. Thank God, I get a
on Aurelia?
On Aurelia, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is Azora's turn.
Oh yeah, she'll have advantage to hit if she's hitting in melee because, again, of the spell.
Yes. She will charge and use her advantage. She hits with the greatsword and deals 9 damage. Now it is the hunter's turn.
He'll have to disengage from her or...
He will
Wait.
attack. He will attack her. He hits. Deals magical damage to her, so she's not resistant to it. With the blessing of her scene. Aurelia, it's your turn.
You know what? I'm gonna do something really funny.
What is it?
So that group of guys, I'm thinking, do I want to do this or not? Actually, wait a minute. I got a better idea. I'm gonna use, I'm going to pull out that, the Scorching Ray scroll,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna, like, shoot it at the guy, so I gotta figure out what Scorching Ray does.
It's 3 attacks with the spellcasting modifier. 3 spell attacks basically, and each one deals 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so I have to roll 3d6. Actually, I have to roll with disadvantage here.
It's 3 attacks with disadvantage, and if its hit is 2d6.
Or I could just shoot into the guys who just shot at me and kill them so I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
You know what, I'll do that. Because Zola doesn't look like he's in any trouble right now. And I can also just use Quicken Spell to cast another...
Another cantrip.
Yeah, another cantrip. So I'm gonna roll 3d20s, but I'm not like. So we have 24, 23, and then a 14 on these guys.
2 of them hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. That's plus damage. Alright,
It's a flat dice damage. There's no modifier added.
that's it.
How much
16
is it?
damage.
16?
16 damage.
16. Okay. Still standing.
I
Cool.
don't have any other action. I think the scroll is an action, right? Or would it be a bonus action?
Yeah, scroll is an action. You could quick cast something.
Mm,
Quicken spell.
I'm going to quicken spell blast on Zora. So close it
How,
up.
how far is Zora? So that's
Actually,
60,
too far.
60 something. What's the range on
Look-
Bless?
Yeah, let me look at that because
Yeah,
she
Bless
might
is
not
30
be.
feet, yeah.
Korzydov's in range though.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so Korzydov will take the blast. Okay. All right, and that's first level spell, so don't worry about it.
Kozhurdov's turn.
Kozhurdov will rush into the group of archers and put himself in the way that the other two are not like on the side or something that can surround him.
Okay.
So trying always to keep them in front of him, and you will try to punch the one in front of him, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still wearing the gloves of archery. I will not have the bonus of the other gloves.
Hmm.
So it's just the proficiency and agility 5 instead of 7, instead of 6 actually. 8 plus 6, 14.
14.
Oh, don't forget to add your bonus.
What?
Add a d4 bonus.
Yeah, you have 1d4 from Aurelia blessing you. Which
And that's always active.
yeah.
15 then.
15 hits. Just hits.
Don't forget to
Uh,
add
I
your
have-
bonuses.
Wait. I can do two hits, right?
You can do
Yeah, you can do an extra.
Yes, I can.
3 if you use your bonus action as well, or you could use 1 stamina point to make 4.
I will just use 3.
Okay.
So
Another
6
d4.
plus 6 plus 6, 12. I guess it won't hit.
Roll a d4.
6, 12, so wait. 4, 12, 16.
Yeah, that hits. And the d20 you rolled was a 14, so all 3 hit.
Because of 14 plus 4. Wait, it's a 14 plus 6, 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So all 3 hit.
Yes. So that's
Now the damage 3, 6. Total of 13 damage,
plus your agility for each one.
which so it's 15 damage.
15, 17, 19. Each attack
19,
gets
oh, okay,
the
so
bonus, yeah.
Yeah, right.
The hunter is taken out. beaten to a pulp. Now it is the archer's turn. They will.
They will try to.
They will shoot arrows.
Are they going like at a distance? Okay.
Yeah. It's close, but you're not in melee with them, so they don't get disadvantage on ranged attacks. They fire. They lose. They fire. They shoot normally. First one is 16 to hit. Second one, 17 on the die. First hit. Do you use your reaction to reduce the damage?
Yes.
Okay. Roll 1d10.
4.
Okay, so you take 5 damage. The second one, you take 9, so a total of 14 damage. These guys over here will all loose towards the priestess of Kain. First one doesn't hit. Second one doesn't hit. Third one hits. And 7 damage on Aurelia.
Oh no.
Azora, on her turn, will attack regularly and will miss. Now, the Hircine Hunter attacks with primordial energy, with primordial bloodlust. He claws at Azora. You can hear her wail in pain. Who's next? Aurelia.
Awesome. So I'm gonna move closer to that combat.
This one?
No, the one that is all risen.
Okay.
So that way I can do something else that might be of use. I'm gonna do a bonus action to second level healing word on her.
Yes.
Okay, so let's +7, and then I gotta look at the life cleric thing again, because like every time I get it's 2, so +8, so 2 plus spell level, so she heals 18.
18. Nice. That's better.
And then I'm gonna take my action to shoot into the guy at disadvantage. I understand that, but I'm gonna do this because I gotta save my girl.
You're doing
I gotta
what?
save I gotta save my friend. Let's see, yeah, with a crossbow, I'm gonna shoot. And I also gotta add my bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Your
Lowest
blast.
one was 11. +5 is... So it's a 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Okay. I was just doing the math in my head. That's a 4, so I just shoot an arrow right into him. I'm over there.
Get lodged on his shield.
I did no damage, that sucks.
He growls at you and says, "You're next." As as soon as I deal with this friend of yours. Kozhudov, it's your turn.
Korsudov will rush. Just the two archers, and he will try to punch them both. One punch each one.
Mm-hmm. Did you roll concentration, Aurelia?
Oh, I gotta roll concentration. Hold on. So it's
It's a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
plus my con save is like I think I got a +2 in that. Oh.
How many attacks are you doing, Kozhudov?
I will, for now, we'll just think about 2 attacks.
So I ignore it with a nat 20. There's alright, I'm not gonna use Dice Maiden anymore. There's too many nat 20s.
Okay.
So,
Like
so
after
I
this
have
session I'm not using it.
I still have the blessing, right?
You do, yes.
Yeah, you still have the blessing, yes.
Well, wait. So 12 the first one and 22 the second one. I guess I missed the first and
Yeah,
hit
the second one
second.
hits. You also have a free bonus action, an armed strike.
I will let's just deal the damage for this once because I
Mhm.
don't want to like mix up.
The 6. Well, only one hit. So.
Yeah, right. So it's 5 plus 2, 7 damage.
Yes.
Now I'm going to spend the stamina points to flurry of bows, so 2 extra punches,
Yes.
one each of them.
They also have the bless. Roll the d4s too. Okay.
So 6, no, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10.
That doesn't hit.
10 plus 10, 20.
That hits, yes.
So I'm going to choose the one that hit to the other that didn't hit before. Can I do that? So each get one punch.
Oh, it's
Can I
it's
do that?
Hunter. Yes, you can.
Okay. Now the damage. Six plus 2, 7. Plus 2, 8 damage.
All right. They are hit. This will hurt in the morning if they survive. They're
They
still
won't
there.
survive.
It is their turn. These guys will move all the way to here. Come on. And we'll let loose at Aurelia.
Who is now in the
First
Oh
one
she's
hits. 2 of them hit. First one is 8 damage. Second one is 5 damage. 2 concentration saving throws. Constitution saving throws, sorry.
Okay, so I have to roll 2 con saves. So first one. No, I don't make it this time. So spell ends.
these guys will draw their swords and will attempt to slice up Koshurdov. First one hits, second one misses. You can attempt to reduce the damage.
I will try to reduce the damage.
Roll 1d10.
Or
You take no damage.
oh, nice. So it just scrapes
Yes.
somehow on the cloth or something.
You dodge it. You catch it midair. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not a ranged attack. You just slap the blade to the side.
I forgot I could try to catch the arrows, but
Yeah.
I guess it won't make many sense. They being that close and he being so fast that could just.
If you reduce
I mean,
the
not necessarily
damage
catch,
of
but
the attack to
deflect.
0, you could throw the projectile back.
Grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Azora attacks. She hits. She deals 11 damage. Okay. The hunter will again, now that you're closer, Aurelia, you see his arms glow with magic.
Oh shit!
And with his sharp claws, he strikes at Azora. Let's see. And he hits.
Wait a minute. Sharp claws?
Yes.
We're dealing with a shit. Cool. We gotta kill him.
Okay.
I just hope Korsudov doesn't mind.
Aurelia, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I actually make it within melee distance within this turn?
No. Unless you dash.
You know what? I'm just gonna get a little bit closer to where I don't have to worry about the darkness.
Well, melee attacks wouldn't be affected by the darkness.
Yeah, but I'm this close, I should be able to see him now, right?
Well, yes, but still you'd have disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Alright. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing word on Azora so that way she can tank this next attack. Let me just look up healing word so that way I'm not forgetting something. Or wait a minute, I got mask healing word, right? Or is that a... Nope, that's a... Oh, wait, it's a 3rd level. Yeah, I could use mass healing word right now.
Range of 60.
Yeah, so... You know what? No, I'd rather keep Azora topped up, and healthy, so... I'll be okay. She heals 18.
Okay.
And then my regular action, I'm going to use and channel my Disciple of Life ability to heal myself 25.
Heal yourself.
Yes. I just present my healing and I'm like, "What's up, bitch? You think the trash is on your side? I was born in it."
What does Kozhudov do?
Korzydov will attack again. Both at the same time. So 1 punch each.
Yes. You have 3
So, um, let me no. So, 28 and 30.
Those
Because I
hit.
rolled a nat 20.
That's a crit. Yes. Double the dice.
Give him the beans.
Now let's go for the damage. 6 and 8. So it makes 20. No, 20, not 20. 14.
Yes. Roll another one for the
Four-
crit. Another
another-
d6.
okay.
Yes.
14 plus 5, 19.
That takes one out. And you have
And then
another
the other-
For
attack.
the other, and for the other, I'm gonna spend another stamina point for rolling for flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
12.
That doesn't hit.
So I punched the air like a moron. I punched several times the air like several times a moron.
Flurry of blows allows you to make a second, so you can attack once more.
Oh right, yeah. 16.
16 hits.
7 damage.
7. Okay. He's bleeding. You've broken his nose, but he's still there.
God damn it! Won't
Yes.
you die already?
He's there now. He'll try to slice you up. Misses. These guys.
What are they gonna? They're gonna go bully the cleric.
Yes.
Jokes on them. I'm fine with it. Jokes on them. I'm into that shit.
They'll come just close enough to illuminate you and set loose their arrows. First one crits.
I go,
Second
hey,
one-
dinner and a movie first, buddy.
Second one hits. Third one misses. So total of 17 on the first attack and 9 on the second. So total of 26 damage.
This isn't any healing at all. At least I survived the crit, so.
The hunter says, "Cleric, your skull will make a fine trophy."
You see, I don't understand why you're saying that.
It is Azora's turn. She will make a reckless attack.
There we go.
She doesn't hit. She screams, she wails, but he is too tough. He got a crit.
Here we go.
He got a crit now.
Oh, God. She's probably not gonna survive this one. Oh.
Yeah, she's out. I rolled max damage. Almost max damage.
Oh.
Okay, this is not going well.
You see all this energy form on him. It's some sort of spell. With his arms being transformed into werewolf-like claws, he cuts into grips Azora, slices with his claws. His mouth also changes, it mutates, and he bites her on the neck, casts her to the side.
Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna. Dude, I can't fight that. You'll kill me.
And he picks up his bow once again. and stares you right in the eyes and says, "Run." It is your
No.
turn.
Gonna cast Healing Word again on Azulra to wake her back up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a, hey, get back up, I can't do this without you. It's at 15.
Okay. She is
And for my
conscious
regular
again.
action, I need him to make a fucking dexterity saving throw. Goes, oh, that's nice.
Sacred
Fireball.
Flame. Fireball.
Fireball. I'm burning his ass.
That's 2 spells in the same turn.
This is a scroll, right?
It is, you're right.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Oh, so it's 66?
Aurelia takes out scrolls, pencils, inkwells, and feathers. Starts reading and writing shit.
Let me set up the damage. I think it's 8d6.
It's 8d6, I think, yes.
Yeah, okay. Good. Put that right there.
Fireball.
26 fire damage.
Hmm.
Is that enough?
That is indeed enough.
Aurelia then looks to the hunter and goes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had taken a lot of damage. Now it's Kozhudov's turn.
actually, wait, can I do an intimidation roll and tell me to kneel?
Come again, sorry?
Can I do an intimidation tell them to kneel?
Depends on what you're gonna say, what you're gonna do.
Like, as she blows him up, better.
We have some trouble hearing you.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say, like, she's basically giving them a look of, I will obliterate you the same way I obliterated him. Kneel now.
Hmm.
And be very quiet.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, yeah. And really intimidate these guys and just make them themselves. Who's really going to just a scaredy cat. That's it. I'm not using this. I'm not using Dice Maiden anymore. It gave me a dirty 20. This is wrong. No.
Okay. They throw down their weapons, their bows. And they walk back. Koshudov, you see the fireball being cast over there. And after that, you can no longer see the hunter. You only see a dark shape on the floor, on the ground. As Aurelia turns and shouts at the other hunters to drop their weapons and kneel.
Korzhdov feels like relieved and like motivated to try to finish off this this archer once and for all.
The gritty.
18
That
plus 6. It's a hit.
Yes.
Why the hell I'm making math? And I'm going to spend an infamy point.
An infamy point?
I mean, infamy point. Idiots.
Stamina point?
A stamina point to turn this hit into a.
Stunning strike.
I mean, into a stunning strike.
Okay.
If I'm allowed to do this.
Yes, you are.
So stunning strike, because I still have to roll damage, right?
Yes, and he
Nope.
rolls a Constitution. You roll damage, and he rolls a Constitution saving throw, and he is stunned.
And and I got 8 damage.
Okay. He's down. He's unconscious.
But he's not dead. Okay,
No,
alright.
he's not. Yeah, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's still breathing. He's concussed, but he's still breathing.
So he's out of the. I will say that he's out of the fight because Gorjudov will then remove his weapons away from him.
Mm-hmm.
If I can do that right in this action.
This round, you can push them 5 feet away from him, but you can like throw them so far that he won't be able to pick them up if he gets up on the next turn.
Right.
Now, these guys will indeed lower their weapons, raise their hands to signal peace, signal the lack of resistance. They're not fighting you anymore.
I almost want to teach them like I'm gonna do something really nice. I'm actually going to probably take them into town with us so they can learn the ways of kind.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what our mother would want.
I don't know about that, but
You know what?
Now that the hunter is dead, you feel the energies of the pond, of this woodland, be pacified, be calm again. All the critters jump up and down with joy. They tweet, they purr. The malignant presence has been removed.
I know these guys were probably intimidated into it, so I'm probably just gonna let them. Aurelia's just gonna be like, I think you all should just go. Take your wounded friend and go and find a different way of life, you know?
They go to the tower here, far away.
I'd like. Well, I was gonna tell them to just leave the place and go to the next town.
They're probably going back to the town they came from.
So as Aurelia sees us all messed up, she's gonna. I'm gonna finally do it. I'm gonna boop tackle.
so they do take the unconscious one with them, right?
No, they don't. They leave him here.
Really?
Yes.
So
Gorjudov will will wait him to wake up, and when he wakes up, he will say, "Your master is dead.
hey,
Companions
DM,
had run away, leaving you behind. Surrender, and I will allow you to live."
hey DM, you know what we forgot? We forgot about Randy.
I know. You did. I didn't.
I was thinking, okay, when is Aurelia making Randy do something?
My autism.
Anyway, the hunter, satisfied, well, relieved that he's still alive, relieved that he only has a few bruises and a broken nose. He actually thanks you for sparing his life, and thanks you for getting rid of the the crazed, bloodthirsty psychopath that was the hunter you killed. He reveals his name, the hunter's name, and his. The hunter was called Dean Weaver.
Even.
They knew he was a Daedra worshipper, that he was worshipping Hircine, and they didn't really agree to it, they didn't like it. But they couldn't do much because he would kill them too. He had become a tyrant in the city. And he had started terrorizing and needlessly slaughtering animals around it too.
A tyrant in the city of Mold, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if he doesn't have anything else to do, Kotrudov says, be on your way. And don't consort with other Daedra worshippers ever again. Your friend has paid the price.
Mm.
And he points to the dead body of the one who died.
Mm. The huntsman, Silas, thanks Kozhudov again for sparing his life. Picks up whatever objects he thinks will be useful from the other huntsman, their bows and arrows, and leaves.
Kotrudov will then inspect the body of the hunter. Of Dean.
Meanwhile, Aurelia's just gonna like. He immediately just hugs it all. Damn, you're like dying. Stop dying.
She says, "You always find yourself in the thickest of troubles."
I could have handled it. Quit trying to die.
What will I have to do next to save you? Punch a Daedra in the face.
Aurelia, well, hopefully I don't get into trouble with the data. But you nearly got killed there.
She looks at the claw marks and bite wound on her neck. Says, "Well, as long as you can patch me up, I can keep punching." That seems to work.
I gotta remember that. I gotta decided to use I decided to use that fireball scroll. That was actually something I needed to do. So I'm like, I can't think of anything else to hit him with. And if I don't hit him, if I don't kill him now, so anyway, Aurelia just goes, God damn it! Love somebody. And she stops. Disregard what you just heard. It runs over to Korzhanov. Really awkward situation. You say, like, how can you love someone one day, and then she just stops and goes, I know what you just heard. And just runs over to.
You're breaking off again.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that Aurelia says, like, it's impossible to love someone. It's almost impossible to love someone when they nearly keep dying. And she, like, stops herself very awkwardly. And just, like, abruptly goes, oh, I'm off to go see what Korzhanov's doing. And just runs.
Azora, still shaken, tends to her wounds.
Surprised she doesn't think, wait, how is it possible to love someone? Oh, don't worry. We're about to begin.
Kozhudov was taking a look at the hunter's body.
Careful.
What does he find?
Aurelia goes, be careful, course of anything he carries is probably going to be cursed or worse.
He has an amulet of Hircine.
Any ring of Hircine?
Yes, he also wears 2 rings.
Oh.
They also look to be related to Hircine. Both the rings have canine teeth attached to them. And you can also see markings like tattoos on his body.
I guess he was really devoted. Korzydov will remove the rings from his hands and keep them.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is then to arriving at Mold, if there are any vigilance of standard there, to deliver them to them.
Okay.
By the way, Korzydov says we should bring his body to the city as a proof that this tyrant is dead.
Cool, let's tie him up. Taking no chance that his body will come back to life.
Is there anything else in this body besides the clothes, the weapons, and the piercing amulets and rings?
Not really. His equipment is pretty standard stuff. Pretty anything a huntsman would have on him.
Okay. Korzydov will then pick the body and drop him on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
He also feels the need to bring the body of the other archer, just not to leave him there to soil the place.
I mean, we could just bury them.
Yeah, but we can just deliver the city to and let the people in the city decide what to do with it. They can bury it, they can throw it away. Korzydov doesn't want to leave dead bodies in this place.
The spiritual lion appears again. I have to thank you for helping us. Now this place can finally have its balance restored.
Before we leave, I'm going to reconsecrate the shrine.
Mm-hmm. You complete the ritual. You sing to Kinareth. You make your offerings to nature. You cast away the vile energies and the bad influence of Hircine.
Oh, by the way, did the other objects, the helmet and the bow, if they are still like pickable around,
They
we'll
are
bring
here,
them
yes.
with us. They will bring this with us too, and deliver them to the vigilance.
Mm-hmm. The helmet and the bow no longer have the evil presence they had before when you first picked them up.
So I guess they're just vulgar, normal objects then.
Yeah, the bow is magical. It is enchanted.
Oh, what is enchantment?
I can help with that.
Yeah. Whenever you hit someone with this bow, they are under the effect of Hunter's Mark.
Which does?
Whenever you hit them, they take extra 1d6 damage.
Oh.
So on one turn,
1d8 plus 1d6.
yes, you could hit them with an arrow, then move closer to them, make a melee attack, which will also have one extra d6, and then make a flurry of blows for 2 extra attacks, which another will them as well will have the extra d6 damage.
Well, Horsdov will keep that bow.
Hmm.
So once the extra d6, but only after being hit with an arrow successfully.
Yes.
And I guess it doesn't count as a. For example, they will get hit with the bow with the arrow. They get 1d8 of normal damage and plus 1d6 of extra damage, or it's only for melee attacks.
It is after you hit them. So the first attack with an arrow doesn't have the extra damage.
Okay.
Well, I could include it. It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it could be the rules of the magic in the bow, but so a magic. What is it made? The bow is like. It looked like an orcish bow.
Yeah, where is it even?
Oh, you lost it.
Oh, there it is.
You lost my bow.
It's red.
But Aurelia is gonna go actually help Izolra heal her wounds a little bit. Using my last spell slot, boys. I hope we don't get into another battle here. We are probably gonna.
Well, it's too late in the night. After
So
the
I guess-
lion thanks you again, it disappears to join its ancestors and every other living creature after they leave the material world to live eternally in Kind's beautiful gardens.
Let us take a nap here. And also, Izolra heals 15. And she's just like, here you go, little buddy.
Plot twist. Hear me out. Then the lion would say, "Now that you have killed a hunter, there's nobody else able to stop us to ravage the city." Mwah!
That would be a cool plot hook, yes. Plot twist.
Yeah, but I refuse to let you do this right now as a last
No.
a final hour idea. Oh, by the way, good idea, Fernando. Do that. I'm going to do that. The creatures will attack the city, and it's all your fault.
I don't think Kai would allow that, but whatever.
The bow is named the Predator's Bow. And now the balance has been restored. The lion is the predator, the hare is the prey. The mud crab is the predator, and the world is its prey.
Yes,
Where's the man
each
crab?
one's ankles are his
Yes,
prey.
ankles are prey. Ankle snappers.
Yeah, after. Does the mud crab do the crab dance? Does the mud crab do the crab braid for us? Congratulations, you killed the asshole who was shooting us.
The mad
I
crab
don't know.
the mad crab says, "Because you killed a hunter, I will let you live, but only this once."
I let your ankles live. I let your ankles unsnapped.
Aurelia just
Am I,
decides,
am I not merciful?
but yeah. So before anything else, Aurelia, after doing all that with the shrine and doing that with his aura, immediately goes, and now I'm gonna need a nap.
Does Zora still wants to keep the helmet or not?
Yeah, she'll keep it. It's not every day you find dragon bone armor. But
True.
because it's only the helmet, though, it doesn't increase the armor class or anything like that.
Yes, but it's
It's cool.
I mean, it should at least give +1 or something. I mean, protects the head. The head is really important.
Nah. Mechanically, it doesn't add anything, no. And this will be it for today.
Aurelia passes out, just poof.
Korsudov
Because-
will meditate again 1 hour before going to sleep. I think it's safe to assume that nothing will happen during the night, since I guess the spirits of the animals will not allow anything else to happen.
Right?
assuming that they can do anything about that, not just appear.
God damn, the DM baby used the. Well, we still have the Thunder Wave, which is good. That'll come in handy.
We'll see everybody on our next session. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you again next. We will see you again next session.
I promise Aurelia will fail more rolls next time.